that you've got coming out, Spoiled.
Yes.
So give us just a real quick intro to this, what we're about to watch.
Spoiled is a feature-length documentary that questions the notion that we're addicted to oil. And what we're trying to do in the film is really punch through the rhetoric around energy and get through to energy reality. And because energy is really the thing that keeps everything going. And if we're believing false things about energy, we could get ourselves into a lot of trouble. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Watch this.
If we can't have an open and honest discussion about energy, the single most important business in the world, then what can we have an honest discussion about?
When you're gassing up, you're watching your dollar spend on there, and it makes you mad. It makes everybody mad.
We must end the age of oil in our time.
Oil makes us sick. It's global warming.
Oil is a sign of our sin.
America is addicted to oil.
Oil boys making more money than anyone in history ever.
There's already war, and there's more war to come.
As some people think, a really big problem is greenhouse gas emissions.
We can't simply drill our way out of the problem.
Do they lie, or do they believe in their own wishful thinking? Either way is not very pretty.
If you really think that the use of energy is an addiction, then is it any surprise that we have the foolish policies we do, or that many Americans come not to trust the energy industry?
And it won't take a big event to push us over the edge because we have no cushion left.
Makes absolutely no sense. No country in the world would do what we're doing.
The government has done nothing to prepare for this problem.
We can't drill off the East Coast. We can't drill off the West Coast. We can't drill off the West Coast of the Gulf of Mexico. Why is that?
China's laughing at us right now.
Prices for gasoline of $12 to $15 a gallon are entirely reasonable.
We might have to declare bankruptcy.
It'd be like California.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Why we can't just drill here and get it? I'm right there with you. Do it right here. Bam!
We are telling OPEC and foreign countries, drill there, but we won't drill here.
The government has deliberately led to these policies, and the blood will be on their hands.
You should be very concerned.
All right, welcome back. And if you're just joining us, that was a trailer for a movie that's coming out very, very soon called Spoiled. And you can check out the website at spOILedTheMovie.com. And one of its creators is here, Kevin Miller. Thank you so much. You know, as I was watching that, as we've been talking, one of the things that I see that you're doing, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's that you're going after just the really hot topics of today, of our culture. There's so many voices and so many opinions. And what you're trying to do is work through all of those to get down to what's the truth.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny how it's almost an accidental process as well, because we began work on Spoiled probably 2 years before the big spill in the Gulf, having no idea that was going to happen. And just as we're starting to finish the film, the spill happens. And so, you know, we're hastily incorporating it into the film because you know, and that often happens with a documentary because you're trying to really catch a moving target. And, you know, I think the power of a documentary film always will be to begin with what the viewer thinks they know, what a viewer thinks they know about a topic, and then show them what they might not know about the topic. And hopefully that's what we do as Spoiled, is that we all have this sort of idea that, you know, we feel guilty whenever we gas up our car. We just think we're horribly addicted to this form of energy which is ruining the environment. And we're questioning that notion. And that's why the movie's called Spoiled, not Addicted, because you know, we think that analogy is really doing more harm than good.